So today, guys, we're working on Nate's Audi A4 Quattro. Got that 1.8T motor. The problem that it's having right now, though, is it just spews out oil whenever he turns it on, and there's no hole in the block or the oil pan or anything. So we were actually looking at some forums, and right there where the oil filter is, there's an O-ring behind it that apparently goes bad real easy. So we have to take off the oil filter and then take off the oil cooling unit, which is that thing right there that I'm trying to point at. And the O-ring is right behind there. We got to slip that on, put it back on, and hopefully it doesn't leak oil like it did under here. Here, let me grab the light. All of it. Yeah. All of that is coolant. I mean, not coolant, I'm sorry, oil.
That just got put in yesterday.
So, yeah, we did the oil change yesterday, and he started it up, and it's on the ground again, so.
And that's the second full, thing of oil
that
it's leaked out.
So we got more oil. We even got
cheap oil this time.
Yeah, cheap oil, because we don't give a fuck anymore. We got brake cleaner to clean some shit off. We got the socket that we need to use, which is a 27 mil. If you guys need to do this. We also got some injector cleaner, just to, I don't know, help a little bit. We got 2 bottles of that to help with my SI motor that I'll be putting in my Civic soon. Because I don't know if the injectors on this have ever been changed, which it looks like it hasn't. So I'm gonna run some injector cleaner through that once it is actually in my Civic. So right now we're gonna try to start taking off the filter to get to the
this out, and I'm probably gonna go hose it out to get all the shit out, so I can try to save whatever oil is left in it. So if you just need oil one day, I can put that in. But I'm not trying to use the same oil again, even though it's never been really ran with that oil that's in it.
Yeah. So we'll catch you up when we actually start making some progress here. We got the oil drained. So next step is we got to get the oil filter off. James is here now. So we're gonna start taking the oil filter off, and then we gotta use the where did I put it? Oh, we gotta use the 27 mil ratchet to take off the bolt, and then pull off the oil cooler, take off these lines, and then we can get to the O-ring.
It's harder.
Lefty loosey, my guy. You twist it towards the front of the car.
I thought it was hard. Yeah.
It's a big ass wood.
Yeah.
It's just all the one we pulled off.
It's in such a weird spot. Can you get to it from under the motor?
No, it's easier from up top.
Oh shit. I'm not used to having my bill out front. It's
just hard to fuck. It's such a weird angle.
I was so mad yesterday because I literally dropped at least 4 or 5 things into the bucket of oil. One of those things being my new thermostat.
Holy shit, put this bitch on tight.
I mean, I didn't really put it on that tight though.
Yeah, we didn't put it on that tight.
It's just it makes a suction when the oil.
We had a hammer screwdriver through it last time.
Should I use the sticky side on the
Of the
filter
sandpaper?
or the sandpaper so I can have it on my hand as the sandpaper?
Oh my god.
You want me to help you?
Yeah, grab the inside of it. I'm gonna grab the bottom side.
Here, move your hand. I'm gonna try to put this fucking piece of sandpaper on it.
Get it.
Oh,
There it goes.
Hey.
Watch out.
You might want to move. Yeah, you might want to move. It's just gonna start pouring.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna put the oil pan under it.
Well, we can get it from up top now. We can undo it from up top now, so.
Because it's gonna pour like hella on you. Because it's full.
Ah, fuck. Just let it drain for a second. It's such a stupid spot to put a fucking oil filter.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that hard when you think about it, but like.
It's just in a very awkward
It just
spot.
drains all over your fucking motor.
But if
It's
you had
meant,
like.
it'll burn off.
If you had big boy arms. Probably not. I just want to drive it again.
Oh shit.
Don't drop it in the boat. Well,
All right. Next step is
suicide.
Yep. You gotta get this big boy on there. Let me grab the extension.
I don't know if it'll fit from this direction. Or where it's at, to be honest.
Well, we know the rough estimate of where.
Fucking retarded. I'm guessing it's this little tiny ass like thread that's behind the.
Oh, let me see if I can.
Can't fucking like. I'll probably have to get it from under the car.
Yeah.
But can I see that towel after you're done with it? Because there's nothing but a puddle of oil under there. Not trying to ruin my Doomies merch, even though I got it for hella cheap. Because half off, my guy.
All right. You gotta. Yeah.
So did you already buy the piece?
Yeah. We already have the O-ring.
I think I'm gonna need an extension.
Yeah, I gave you the extension. Try to just get the extension on and the ratchet.
An inch of the thing exposed, so it's like barely anything to grab. Where's the?
I gave it to you. Where the fuck?
It's in my pocket.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I'm an idiot. You know what makes this funner? The fact that the oil's just dripping on my face. Are you kidding me? It's not even a fucking snug fit. I swear to God if it strips it.
Well, we can try a different size real quick. We have other.
I mean, it's on there. It's just like it's a
Yeah, you don't have any smaller sizes right here, so.
I just wish I could get my other hand on it.
Oh yeah. Unless it was a 26 and not a 27.
Fuck are you?
The guy said no coolant should drain.
That's coolant, not oil.
Yeah, I know. Well, obviously oil's gonna drain, but he said no coolant on the forum, so.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we can get it from the top.
Yeah, we can pull it down from the top. We're gonna have to take off the hoses though, so we can actually get it out and replace that O-ring and clean it up some with the brake cleaner and
No.
everything.
Literally, the hose is on the actual plate, like not on the thing it's about to pop off. So literally we just need to move that out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, we have to clean it, obviously, but
Can you move the cable? Sometimes the connector is bad.
because caught
It's
on fire.
fucking burnt. Yeah.
See?
It's real
Yeah.
dangerous, but hey, when you need an extension cord.
Oh yeah, James. Yesterday, when we were doing the valve cover bullshit, when we were trying to bend the stud back, the bit flew off into the engine, like down this little like hole, and I literally took one of my vape tweezers, bent it straight, and just like
Pick it up.
as soon as I got it, I was like, oh god. It would have been my luck that would happen and get stuck and have to pull apart the whole goddamn engine. Probably killed myself, to be honest. How long is this motherfucker? Literally, the nut size that like I had to get the nut on stayed the same, but after that, it's just like cut off in a long tube. See?
There we go.
What is this? The thing is, that's supposed to come out.
Did you bring the new part into here?
Yeah.
The O-ring?
Oh.
Is it in the back? Oh, yep. This. This is what's causing all the problems. We hope.
I can't believe that
we
leaks
hope.
that much oil because
Yeah.
of that.
Unless
That's
there's a hole
insane.
behind them.
Yeah, unless there's a hole, and we don't know about that. But hopefully this is what gets this car back on the road because. All right. Right there. That's Oh yeah. It's actually cracked, so that could be the problem. So we're gonna spray some brake clean in there, and hopefully, and hopefully it to clean it up a little bit, so we can put on the new O-ring and put it back on and attempt to turn on the car without it spewing out oil. Oh, there goes the hose, the tip, yeah.
I'm just trying to like actually get it like grime out so if there's a crack I can see it, but it doesn't act the same without my tip. I need my tip back. Man, I hope this car's not fucked. We got a lot of snow. I let it idle, went out there, and it was making a lot of valve tick. And I was like, bruh. So I checked the oil and I thought it was just low on oil. Put oil in, then I saw it was leaking. And that's it. Like, I drove it maybe like up my driveway and turned around and came back. So if there's a hole in the block, it must have been there. These things
suck.
Yeah, they're dress socks. I found a pack of them, and obviously I'm not gonna fucking wear them because I like them thick socks with 2 C's. But they were pretty good. Because you just use your hand. And you just wipe it.
Yeet.
So, what do you think we should do? Just close our eyes and hope that it's that, and then put it on and just put it all back on and just...
Where did it come out of? It would have been wet. It would spray out because of pressure.
Because the puddles, you can see the puddle like right below where this is. Like it puddles up there, so it's definitely coming from the driver's side. That's the thing. So, fingers crossed that that's that. Because one, I'm fucking tired of not having a car. I probably have cancer.
Does it matter which ones?
No, it's one of the. It's
One of
either
each
any
one?
peg, yeah,
Oh wow.
and it's in.
Okay.
It's in.
Easiest install ever.
Yep, and the O-ring's in. The hardest part was literally getting this out and getting the oil filter out. Doing this was nothing.
Okay.
Audis may be a pain to work on, but you can figure it out. It's not that hard.
The sad thing is, though, this is probably not even the most uncomfortable position I've ever had to try to get a bolt in. I just gotta fucking play, where's the hole? I'm not very good at this one. I usually just push that goes in.
Which hole you getting? You'll find out when you scream.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, there's like the panel, I guess subframe, it had like a little bolt that had nothing in it, but it was like small, it's probably like this thin. And that's literally, here's the transmission, and here's like that. And that's the room you have. So if it slips off, like it did that last time, it smacks you here, you crush your knuckles.
Well, it's running. We're letting it warm up right now. We just bled the coolant, so we didn't have any air bubbles. We are checking to see if any leaks out onto the ground, and there hasn't been any leaks. It has valve tick because of it. The oil needs to get around it from it sitting without oil for a little bit.
This is the first time it's ran for since it was leaking so much oil, the longest I think it was running when I found the problem, like it was idling for probably 20 minutes the day I found that out it was broke. So it's only been running for maybe a tops of 30 seconds until now. So obviously there's probably some pitting and stuff that needs to be.
Yeah. So there's nothing leaking on the ground, which is great. So I think it's safe to say that that probably was the problem. Hopefully there's nothing else, but that was probably the problem, to end up dumping oil all over the ground.
The only part I'm mad about is wasting my money on all the oil, but I mean, valve cover gasket, you're gonna have to do it eventually. All this stuff I did, well, the thermostat it needed, the bleeding it probably needed.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I had just water in it. Well, it was a mix, but mainly water. And oil, it wasn't due for an oil change yet, but it was close enough to say.
Yeah, to do it. And just so you guys know, we're not that stupid to have a running car and a fully closed garage, so we have the door open right at the exhaust level, just so it goes straight out. So
Ideally.
yeah, we got the rising sun, even though yes, we know it's a Euro, but I think it's safe to say we're good. We don't see any more oil. We'll go, yeah, see if it's over any. You don't even have any dash lights.
Usually the coolant light's on, but it's if it comes on again, it's something else, but it should have all new sensors. And I mean, I have money, but if the car is fixed, that means the money I have now. Well, I'd have to talk to Sky obviously about it, but I can put into doing what I want to do.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a lot of work still on this car.
Probably just like exhaust and maybe just minor stuff, because obviously I'm not gonna go all out and put this new ECU and tune in it. And the rims, I have to save up $1,000 or so for the rims alone, not tires. I mean, coilovers eventually. They're not that expensive. I'm still debating on which ones to go with.
So yeah, I'd say that's a job well done, and now they can finally be rolling again.
Free.
Yeah, be free. So that's gonna be it for this video. This is way better and is gonna be put together way better than my last video that I uploaded here. So we actually filmed stuff this time.
Yeah,
so
stay tuned for more
yeah,
vids.
shop vids. Definitely have a lot more planned. Motor swap going in soon. We're definitely gonna film that.